Hello everyone, this video is about the product of powers rule, and this is all about exponents. So we're going to see what happens when we multiply exponents, numbers together. That's what the word product means, is the answer you get when you multiply something. So the objective is I can apply the product of powers rule for exponents to write equivalent expressions. We're going to start with an example and see what happens when you do multiply numbers with exponents that have the same base. So what's really important here is that our numbers have the same base. So this example is 4 to the third power times 4 to the fifth power. And they both have a base of 4, and we're going to see what happens when we multiply them. So the first thing we'll do is write the expanded form of 4 to the third power. So what does that look like when you write all the numbers out? So this means I'm multiplying the number 4 3 times. So 4 times 4 times 4. And then eventually I'm going to multiply, right? Multiply it together. So it's just like we're writing this out. And that's there. And now we're going to write out 4 to the fifth power. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And now let's see how many 4s are we multiplying in total. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this all together is 4, because I'm multiplying the number 4 8 times. So it's 4 to the 8th power. So if I have 4 to the third times 4 to the fifth, that's going to equal 4 to the 8th, because all together I have 8 altogether. So we're going to see that when we multiply exponents that have the same base, we add the exponents together. 3 plus 5 is 8. So here's the rule. When multiplying two powers that have the same base, you can add the exponents. And here's what the rule looks like. So this would be for any numbers. A to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. So this means that the a's are the same, those have the same base, and our m and n get added together to get the new number. Let's do some examples. Rewrite each expression using the product rule. We're just going to rewrite them. We're not going to evaluate them all the way. We're just going to rewrite them. So 2 squared times 2 squared. The base is the same, so I keep the base and add the exponents. 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's 2 to the 4th. The next one is 6 to the 4th times 6 to the 7th. The bases are the same, so we keep the base and add the exponents. Whoops, add the exponents. 7 plus 4 is 11, so 6 to the 11th. And the next one, we have the same base. 5 to the 7th times 5 to the negative 6. So we keep the base is 5, and then we add the exponents. So we add these two, 7 plus negative 6. When you add a negative number, you just subtract. So this is the same as saying 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 is 1, so it's 5 to the first power, which is also just 5. Because I just have 1 5. This means I have 1 5. 3 to the 4th times 3 to the negative 2. The base is the same, so I keep the base and add the exponents. 4 plus negative 2. So if I was on a number line, I would be at 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would take away 2. 1, 2, and I end up at 2. So 4 plus negative 2, or 4 minus 2, equals 2. So it's 3 to the second power. So sometimes when we rewrite expressions, you'll see variables, and it's still the same rule. You keep the base and add the exponents. So x squared times x to the 5th, my base number is x, and then I add the exponents. 2 plus 5 is 7, so x to the 7th. And then the next one, b cubed times b squared. So keep the base, b, and add the exponents. 3 plus 2 is 5. This one, I have a number 3 in front. That's okay. It just means we're also multiplying a 3. My base number, or my base, is still a, so I'm going to keep my base, a. And 4 plus 8 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I always forget that one, 12. But then I also need to multiply the 3 here. So 3, and then there's an invisible 1 in front of this a. Anytime there's a variable by itself, there's an invisible 1 in front of it. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 1, which is 3. So 3a to the 12th. Okay, the next one, 5y to the 9th times 4y to the negative 5th. So I'm going to multiply my coefficients first. So multiply 5 times 4, which is 20. And then I keep my base, y, and then add the exponents. 9 plus negative 5, which is the same as 9 minus 5, which equals 4. So 20y to the 4th. That's all for today. Bye.